I'm Lady T506. Welcome to my channel. Hi everyone, today I'm going to be reviewing How to Get Away with Murder, Season 2, Episode 7. We're starting off with Bonnie. She's sitting there distraught, sitting in the tub with the shower going on, thinking about all that would transpire between her and Annalise, and her saying, I wish it was you that died, you ruined my life, how could you do this to me? Then we got Annalise, she at home getting her twist out together, making sure she's looking cute, taking a picture, making sure she got a picture so she could send her mom. But the next thing you know, she get a knock at the door. It's Nate. He there looking just as pitiful as he ever want to look, like he done lost his best good friend, don't know what he gonna do, just sad. And he was like, I hate you, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I love you, but I hate you. She's like, look at her, you drunk right now, so I'm gonna need you to lay down and get yourself together, because boo-boo, I can't have you like this. So we have all of it. He is sitting at home when old crazy killer cousin walks in, and he freaking out. He don't know what to do. He's like, hey, me and my boyfriend did this. His name is Connor. I shouldn't touch it, but we wouldn't get with you. I'm sorry, please don't kill me. Dude, I ain't trying to kill you. I just want to know what's going on. So then Ash, that is not his name, Connor, he gets home. He sees the door open. Right away, this is a sign that something is not right. You shouldn't come home and your door is cracked. These are things that shouldn't be happening in your life. If I came to my door and it was cracked and only 2 people live there and I'm one of them, no, I'm noticing that something's not right. I shouldn't go in that house. He get there, he sees milk spit out on the floor, so he automatically thinking something happened to Oliver. So he goes to run down, leaves the house scared, like, look here, Oliver gone. I don't know what happened. I get to the house, the door is cracked, there's milk on the floor, he's freaking out. Should we call the police? It's like we got police here, but they don't want to bring Nate into it because, you know, he kind of on probation. Sinclair always trying to blame something on him. We don't want to bring, you know, Nate into this right now. And right when they finna call the police, Oliver walks in just as alive as ever, like, I'm fine. I was out with Phillip. Y'all, this is Phillip right here, you know, the dude we was cyber stalking. Yeah, and I hacked his account. This Phillip, introduce yourself. So we have Phillip, you know, the possible killer cousin, and he seems creepy. He said, yeah, I seem a little weird, but you know, he's a gamer, and he only has his little hacking security alert on his computer because he didn't want nobody stealing his conquest points. I guess he be playing, what is this? What is that? I don't know, it's some kind of game, and he don't want nobody stealing his points, so he got some kind of security alert on there. He seen what they was talking about, and he's like, yeah, I was adopted, but, you know, my birth parents, they live in Iowa, their name is whoever and whoever, and, you know, I ain't killed nobody, I'm weird and all, but I'm just gamer, I don't know what's going on. And Annalise, she's like, I'm sorry we brought you into this, but, you know, I'm sorry. It's like, well, you should be sorry. What y'all did was illegal. I mean, you a lawyer, and I could sue y'all. So it's just like, what you want? He's like, well, at this current moment in time, I don't know I don't know what I want, but I will get back to you on that one. So after Phillip leaves, Michaela, she hops over to the couch because she's trying to find some hair, because she's like, okay, he could be lying. He could be, you know, the killer cousin, you know, the racist auntie's, you know, long lost son. But, like, they looking for hairs. But I was like, I got this from his straw. He drank like 15 cokes while we was sitting there talking. So you can get this DNA off of him. So Annalise takes the picture of Phillip to Caleb and Katherine, asking them, hey, do you know this boy? Have you ever seen him? And they're like, no, we ain't never seen him. Meanwhile, Sinclair, she want to, you know, make a little plea deal with them, like, hey, y'all both can get like 15 years each, and, you know, this deal only lasts to 5 o'clock. Take it or leave it. But, you know, they trying to determine, do I want to take this deal or not? Because if they go to prison, you know, they could be out in 8 years on good behavior. That's, you know, if it works out the way they want it to. So they trying to determine, should I take the deal? Should I not? Sinclair, she only gave us the 5 o'clock. Like, what really should we do? So Frank, he has a homegirl that works into like a testing lab, and he was like, hey, I need you to run this test for me. But she's like, you know, I'll do anything for you, Frank, but I can't do that right now. This ADA, she didn't got a whole bunch of samples that she needs to be tested. And Ash was like, are you talking about Sinclair? No, that's prosecutor Sinclair. She's like, yeah. So he put two and two together, like, she knows we own to something. She didn't plant the bug on them. So he goes to tell Annalise they outside. He's like, Sinclair has booked our house. That's why she offered Caleb and Katherine a deal, because she heard that we could have a DNA sample for another possible suspect. So they get back to the house, act as normal, and they find the bug. Instead of destroying it, it's like, okay, we gonna, use this to our advantage. So Annalise, after they done found the bug, they just got it sitting out there, and Annalise goes on to saying how Caleb confessed that he had killed the mama and the daddy, and that he had left the gun at some spot, and how him and Katherine had been sleeping together, and the mom and daddy found out, and should they take the deal. So Sinclair, she's hearing all this. So she thinking, yeah, I done got a one-up on them. So she sends the whole entire county of police over to their house to find this said evidence. And she just feeling happy about herself, because she knows she done just won. And like one of the detectives, he was like, we don't see no gun, we don't see nothing. It's just like, look again. And he was like, well, I looked like it 3 or 4 times. And Annalise is sitting there looking, smiling like, got you. She was like, what time is it? He was like 5:15. She was like, oh yeah, she knows. She owned me. And I was like, yeah, this is a part of the episode. I was like, yes, Annalise, you got her, because this woman thought she was doing something with all that bugging folks. And she had, I don't know if I said this, I don't remember, but what she did was, all the evidence that got sent to Annalise's house, she put a pen in there that was bugged. And Asher found this pen that had the bug in it. So, yeah, that's how they got it. I was like, yeah, Sinclair thought she was doing something. I kind of felt bad for her. But she been doing some low-down stuff, like really, like, that whole stuff with Nate and his wife. Even though he did kill her. But to bring him into this, it was low-down. So Nate calls Elise and lets her know that Phillip done carried his tail down there to the police station. So he's like, you know what? I got you, boo, right now. I'm going to handle this. So he get on the computer and he cooks the books and make it seem like, Phillip is some old schizophrenic fool that didn't, on numerous occasions, then, said somebody was trying to stalk him, and make it seem like he off his medicines, and his story, ain't credible. So now the detective was like, you know what, this can wait till tomorrow. This fool just needs to be back on his medicines. This ain't all that serious. So now that plan didn't work. This fool can't, really bring him into how they was hacking into his business and thinking he was somebody who was up to no good. So now Katherine decided she didn't want to take the plea deal. She wanted to save Caleb from all this, and she gonna take the rap for it. So Annalise, she's trying her best to stall. She's trying to get them to get this, evidence together. So Frank, she done already chastised Frank, like, Ashley been doing your job better than you. I need you to get this together. So he done went into his little suitcase full of money and took it back to his homegirl to work at the bank, at the testing facility. She pregnant with her second child, living in a 1-bedroom house. He's like, look here, here's $50,000. I'm gonna need this test done right now. So of course, this $50,000, if I can just run this test and like hold back on these other ones, that's cool. So right when the girl done said, yes, I killed my mama, yes, I killed my daddy, Frank come in with evidence, and Annalise shows it to her like, look here, we got proof that you didn't do this, and then you're gonna get off, you and your brother, take it now, say I don't want to do this. So she's like, you know what, I changed my mind. I didn't kill my mom and daddy. So then they're like, okay, what we gonna do? So Annalise, she takes this evidence to Sinclair, because Sinclair like, okay, my career is over, I done did all this. So she takes this evidence she got that Franklin gave her, and it shows that Phillip's DNA matches the racist auntie's DNA. It's a match. But it also shows that he is a product of incest. Yeah, the man that done got killed, Caleb's daddy, and his sister, they done got together at some point in time, and she done got pregnant. And Annalise like, isn't it funny? The two messed up folks that got killed, that had this baby, ain't no dreary world gonna, convict my clients with this new evidence. I could have kept this from you, but I didn't. So here's this evidence, and you go ahead and leave my clients alone. Alright? Deuces. So Wes gets this picture from Katherine, and he's looking at it. Then he realized something, so he rushes over to Annalise's house, and he's like, okay, this picture, I remember seeing it in that file where when they was snooping on Phillip, that was in the background. So, okay, how did this picture that Katherine had also end up at Phillip's house? Like, they like, what is going on here? And Michaela, she done just got done sleeping with Caleb, and he was like, I gotta show you something. I got something to tell you. He didn't found a gun a few days ago, and he's like, I don't want to believe it, but I think Katherine may have killed my mom and daddy. I don't know. Then we got Katherine and Phillip sitting down in the car, and he talking about something, I got you, we gonna get this together. So it was them two that didn't, got together and decided to kill her mama and daddy, then kill his mama, was they together. What was going on with the situation? Because I was like, that was a total shocker to me at the end. It like Katherine may have killed the mama, and may have, or he did it, or they did it together, or something. I don't know. But this episode was so good. It was like so many twists and turns, and I'm so upset we're gonna have one episode left until the winter finale. But y'all, this episode was really, really good. So if I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment or a video response. And like always, I want to thank my subscribers and the people who watch my videos. I want you to like this video, comment, and subscribe, and share this video with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and here on YouTube. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.